Hi everyone, welcome back to Cocoro Function, Episode 2, where our main character Tayo is about to go on a date with Mia, a person he met online. And obviously it sounds dangerous and risky, because we know what usually happens at the end. But for our main character Tayo, he feels as if he's hit the jackpot, and it's as if God has given him the best present he could ever dream of. A pretty girl to go on a date with. So he's going to show this person the Echo Plaza, which is close to where he lives, and something that she wants to see. And right now, he's starting up his application, Belle the Concierge. And let's see how it goes from here. So do you see that this tablet, or this Orca card, it looks like a Windows tablet. But anyways, let's see what she says. Okay, so she's saying, "Oh, good morning, Tayo. Thank you for today. Or please take care." Ah. So Mia notices something. Well, Belle. Perhaps Mia thinks of the meaning of the voice I originally raised and noticed for a moment. Wait, I forgot to change the username in the setting. So I think when Belle mentioned his name as a greeting, it made his name public, and now Mia knows who this person is. So she's probably heard his actual name. So he does have some security conscience. He wants to protect his true identity. Oh, so you did hear, right? Wait, what's the matter? I don't even care about this at all. Oh, yeah. That reaction. I'm pretty sure she's heard what Bella's saying. No, but there is still room for some clearing up this misunderstanding. So he thinks that he can still fool Mia into making her think that Tayo is not his actual name. So Belle's like, Tayo, please insert a command. Tayo. So I'm pretty sure at this time, there's no way to cover it up now, because she's repeated herself so many times, and I'm pretty sure Mia has heard it by now. Like a bell rushing, I call my name, or she calls my name in succession. This is incompetent. There's no way I can mislead Mia anymore. Yeah, I did not carelessly forget to change the setting. Or like, I forgot to change the setting, I was careless. Well, no way. I didn't expect my real name to be mentioned in such a place. So Mia's like, so I'm pretty sure, or I guess that's the real name for Solku. Well, so Mia thought it was impossible for him to hear such, that I was not heard indeed. Mia opens her mouth and starts to speak. I already replied. I answered. Okay, well if that's the case, then I'll introduce myself once more. So my name is Hayami Tayo, and it's written... Okay, so his first name, if you notice, it's Tayo, so Tayo's like sun, and Soul's like a Latin word for sun. So his first name literally means the sun. Okay, I understand now. Or, thank you very much.
So anyways, Mia-san answers while looking confused.
Well, I suddenly knew the real name of an acquaintance, or she knows my real name of someone that's met me online, and it'll be troublesome for reaction as well. So, what should I call you then? So, are you okay with Soul-kun, or do you prefer your real name being called? Oh, well, I see. Well, how about you decide, Mia-san? Me? So it's like, well, pick whatever you feel comfortable calling me with. Either Soul-kun or my actual name. Yeah, well, call me whatever you want. There you go. Well then, I guess I'll call you Tayo-kun then. Mia says so after thinking for a while, and I was shocked by the words. Well, I thought you would call me by the nickname or the alias. Oh, I'm sorry. Is Tayo-kun not gonna work? Or is Tayo-kun familiar? Oh, no. I was just a little surprised because girls are not being called under the name below. So I think he says that, well, most girls, they like to call me with nicknames. So why am I answering so honestly? Is that so? That's quite unexpected, even though, Tayo-kun sounds popular among girls. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not true at all. Oh, really? So I wonder why he's bringing all this up. Is he trying to push Mia to call him by Soul-kun? Well, it can't be helped but tell a lie like this. So yeah, I don't really know why he's trying to push her to call him Soul-kun, even though she already knows his actual name. Well, on the standpoint of the school, there are quite a lot of things spoken to by girls. However, it has a different meaning from being hated. Well, anyways, please, just call me by my name. Okay, I got it. Thank you very much, Tayo-kun. Oh, my regards. Yes, it's considerable destructive power. Well, no way that it was nice to be called by a name from such a girl who's being shy. Well, thank you very much, Belle. It's all thanks to you. So now he's like, Belle, look what you did. You exposed my real name out. Thanks a lot. Now she knows who I really am. Oh, well, that's good. Well, even for that Mia name.
ねえ、太陽くん。ところでそのアプリってコンシェルジュだよね。
So now Mia's interested in the application itself. It's like, oh, Tayo-kun, by the way, about that concierge application. Oh yeah, that's right. So, he shows his Orca card, which comes with Belle, displayed on the desktop. So while watching it, Mia says,
こんなことを言ったらなんだけど、それを使ってる人って初めて見たかも。
wow. So if you said something like that, I guess, it's the first time I've ever seen it. I was a little surprised as what Mia says. Well, it will not be too easy. Well, people who are using concierges are pretty rare. And there is some anecdotal evidence that they get very, very troublesome. So the fact that the concierge application does things against your will, like they open programs or random programs, they delete files, they add stuff that you don't really want. But somehow this one's my favorite. She's quite useful. So it's like, well, for me, it seems my concierge works flawlessly and it seems to work well with me.
そうなんだ。私も今度使ってみようかな。
Well, I guess so. Maybe you should try it in the future. Well, then, so Mia's Orca is one of the smart Orcas.
まあね、やっぱり選ぶとしたらスマートかなって。
So I'm not really sure about smart. There's a little information bubble on the left or the right side of the screen. And unfortunately, this thing can't translate. It's kind of like the little messages that you see when you play Love Kami, Divinity Stage / Sweet Stars, and Love Kami, Useless Goddess / Trouble Goddess. So, smart. So the so-called Smart Group Communications Department. Well, mainly based on communication business, boasting the largest share in the country. It's quite interesting that they still have a communications company, given that a lot of communication companies are closing because what they're doing their technology in is outdated and outclassed by newer technology. There were a lot of ways to communicate between different places, but I know a lot of them were like landline based. Then we did try some Wi-Fi based communications, and there's so much technology, different models, different designs, but they do rise and they peak at a certain point, and then after a few years it becomes obsolete and replaced by newer technology. So I think what Taos mentioned is that well, your Orca card is made by a different manufacturer, so it probably doesn't have this feature. And yours came from smart technology. Well, besides we are also putting effort into protecting the environment, and is also deeply related to the city. Well, I don't know how communication can merge with environment, because the different waves that are being transferred between different stations, those waves can be destructive to the environment. Well, especially if they're low frequency. And partially it's because well, we don't feel it, but other animals do because their hearing range is different than ours. So they can hear white noise in the form of communication waves, and it might scare them away. And second of all, radiation. Well, we know about that one.
あれでも私のってコンシェルジュのアプリ入ってたかな
But I think smart's like, how do we effectively transmit waves without causing much damage to the environment? I think that's a really good topic to look up. But anyways, Mia's like, well, that's true, but I said, did the concierge application come with the software? If you're using the latest version, I'm pretty sure it's not included. Well, because it was cumbersome, troublesome to use, it had a bad reputation, and therefore it was dropped during some time in the development.
あ、そうなんだ。でも太陽くんのは入ってるよね。
Oh, okay, that's right, but you have it, don't you? She says while looking at Belle on the Orca screen. By the way, this Orca's the latest one. Wait, what do you mean the latest one? So he's kind of contradicting himself. He says that well, the newer models don't have this feature, and I have it, and mine is also the latest model available. So in a sense, that's contradictory. Well, this person is a bit special, and I always made sure my Orca came with this feature. Really? So it's like, oh, so every time I change my Orca card, I always made sure that the Orca system allows me to have this concierge feature. And it kind of sounds like a lie.
そんなことができるんだ。そこまでするなんてよっぽど気に入ったんだね。
So Belle kind of reminds me of the Microsoft Office Assistant. That was a very popular feature back in the earlier versions of Microsoft Office. So it's Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. And every time you open the program, you got this little animation icon on the bottom right of the screen. And it's supposed to help you, but it also animates and does all sorts of things that it annoys the user. And it got to the point where it became a really bad feature, and Microsoft ended up taking it out. It became optional in 2003, but in 2007 it's completely removed in favor of a newer help system. And I'm pretty sure there's no way you can pay Microsoft to bring back the animation icons, even with the latest version. So when Tayo says that, oh, I always make sure my latest Orca card has this feature, I have a feeling that he's lying. Well, if you can do that, you like it so much. As Amar Mia says. Well, strictly speaking, it is somewhat different, but does not bother to explain.
一定時間入力が行われなかったため、スリープモードに入ります。
Okay, so Belle says like entering sleep mode because no input is entered for a certain amount of time. So kind of like going on standby. Oh, wait, don't go to sleep mode. So he tries to keep the concierge application active. Okay, so he talks to this application again, or Belle.
了解しました。ご用件があればおっしゃってください。
I understand. Please say something if you have a request. Oh, I just want to know the directions to the Echo Plaza. Please, give me a route. Okay, so, I finally get into the subject. So for some reason I had a derailment. Well, then again, Mia wanted to talk about this strange program, or this office assistant-like program.
オーソドックスなルートでよろしいでしょうか。条件の絞り込みはいたしますか。
So are you okay with this orthodox route? Or do you have conditions that I have to narrow down? So Mia, what do you want? So how do you want to get to the Echo Plaza?
太陽君にお任せするよ。私、この町のことはよくわからないから。
Well, I'll leave it up to you because you know the town very well. Okay? Okay, well, I guess it's the first time, so how about the orthodox route? Okay, so Belle, I'll go with that route.
了解しました。ルートを検索します。
Okay, so Belle's like, okay, route accepted.
検索終了しました。
Okay, search is complete.
私による音声案内を使用いたしますか？
So do you want me to give you voice guidance? So do you want me to give you voice directions? Okay, I'll ask.
了解しました。太陽。
Okay, well, I'll leave it all to you, Belle. Okay, so give me directions. So Mia opens her mouth while watching Belle display an orca.
コンシェルジュってこんなこともできるんだ。
So Mia's like, wow, so a concierge can do such a thing? Oh yeah, well, in a word. I reply ambiguously. Actually, it's a bit different. Anyways, this is special.
ところで、ベルってこの子の名前？
Oh, so by the way, you call this program Belle? Oh yeah, that's right. Because it's kind of... So it's kind of a really dull name if you just say it's a concierge software. So I want to give it a much more attractive name, and I called it Belle.
うんうん。そっか。可愛い名前だね。太陽君が自分でつけたの？
Oh, that's a pretty name. So you call it by yourself? So you're the one that made the name up? Yeah. And it's appropriate though.
適当なんだ。でもいい名前だと思うよ。
Ah, yeah, it's appropriate. It fits the name very well. Or it fits her very well. Ah, thank you, praised Belle.
ルート案内を開始しますか？
Okay, so Belle's like, do you want to start directions? I answer slightly in my words. To my words. I also remembered the attachment in such a place somehow.
ベルちゃんもこう言ってるし、お願いしようかな。
Oh, yeah, Belle also said this and I should ask. Okay, so shall we go then? So it nods back to Mia's words. Okay, so this is the day our schedule begins while receiving the dazzling summer sunshine. Alright, so they're going to begin their actual date after all this talk about
ここエコプラーザ市は関東南部に位置する中規模のベッドタウンとなっております。
So after all this talk about Belle, looks like everything's going to begin, and right now she's talking about Echo Plaza in general. So Echo Plaza is a medium-sized town located in the southern part of the Kanto area.
人口は約3万人。地理的に川の中州に位置しており、他にはない様々な特徴を持っています。
And it's also a better community. So it's like you basically you sleep here, but you work in some other or larger town. So the town, Echo Plaza, has about 30,000 people. It is geographically located in the middle of the river and has various features that are not seen elsewhere.
例えば、温室効果ガスの 然の共生を実現するため、日々研究開発が行われています。
And there's also extensive research conducted day to day to realize the harmonious coexistence between humans and nature. Plus, plus drastic reductions in greenhouse gas emissions and promotion of more clean energy. Interesting. So I wonder if people still drive cars here, or there's other ways to move around the town. Because one of the biggest arguments is that the reason for greenhouse emissions is because, one, factories producing heavy equipment, and two, transportation vehicles, cars, buses, trucks, and even airplanes and ships.
さらにそれだけではなく、最新の自然エネルギーや最先端の通信技術のテストなども行われており、他の都市のモデルケース的役割も担っているのです。
So in addition to that, we are also testing the latest natural energy and state-of-the-art communication technologies, and also plays a role as a model case for the other cities.
その中でも他と一線を画するのは、町の中心に位置するユナイティツリーです。
And it is the United Tree, which is located in the center of the city, to draw a line with others among them. Interesting. The United Tree.
この巨大なツリーは、この町のすべてのネットワークとシステムを管理しており、まさに象徴的な存在となっております。
But then again, this tree is artificial. It's basically a building that's shaped to look like a big tree. So this huge tree manages all the networks and systems in the town, and is exactly a symbolic presence. Well, then again, I've seen people, they actually build like a communication tower in the shape of a tree. They actually give it leaves, they actually give it a trunk, and they paint it the colors of a tree.
これらはすべてスマートグループの出資によって実現しており、その影響力は大きく、この市に住む8割の人間が関連企業と何らかの関わりを持っています。
So all these have been realized through the investment of the smart group. Its influence is great, and 8% of the people living in the city have something to do with it and its subsidiaries. While summarizing the main points, Bell explains about this ecoplaza. Yes, the city where I live is actually quite famous.
ここまでで何かご不明な点などおありでしょうか？
Okay, so Bell's like, any questions? Are there any unclear points that I have to explain more about? Interesting?
大丈夫。ありがとう、ベルちゃん。
No, thank you very much, Belle. Okay, so, Belle's like their tour guide, and even Mia can respond.
あれ？ベルちゃん？
Huh? Belle-chan? Oh, I'm sorry, Belle only responds to, register human voice. Okay, so Mia tries to, answer to, Belle's, like, any questions. And Belle doesn't answer. And Tyler's like, oh, that's because Belle only listens to me. It only registers whatever I say into the Orca system.
ああ、なるほど。そっか、当たり前だよね。
Well, I see. That's pretty normal, isn't it? Well, that said, Mia gives a bitter smile. Well, because you do not know how to use it unless you set up and register the user. So it does come with a limitation, the fact that you have to register yourself to the system if you want to be able to use the features that the concierge application has. So if so, what would you like? So will you? Well, you can use it as a guest day by day now. So things like so how about I register you as a guest on my device so that you can talk to Belle?
大丈夫。太陽君が使えるなら問題ないでしょ。
Well, it's okay. And if there's a problem, I can just have you talk to Belle directly. Oh yeah, that's right. So while nodding, I check the navigation display in the Orca.
それにしてもエコプラザってやっぱりすごいよね。未来って感じがする。
But anyways, Ica Plaza is still amazing. It really feels like the future. Is that so?
そうだよ。だってああいうの私の町にはなかったし。
Yeah, that's right, because that's what I said. It's not in my town. So all the stuff that I'm seeing here, I've never seen it before. As a little excited, Mia points forward. I turn my eyes to that. Okay, so they look up in the sky and they see like a holographic image of today's news.
最新 SR エバーワールド入荷。驚異の現実感を体験してください。
So like the latest SR Everworld has arrived. Experience the amazing reality.
爽やかな夏の空のような鮮やかなブルー。こちらの新商品であなたの顔を素敵に彩ってみませんか？
So it looks like it's from a cosmetic shop. It's like brilliant blue like the refreshing summer sky. Would you like to color your face nice with this new product? It's basically an advertisement from a cosmetic shop. And then an aerial image that appeared to and fro on as if to compete. And when I see it, I open my mouth. Oh, it's the SR.
そっか、あれが SR なんだ。すっごいよね。未来って感じだよ。
Oh, well, that is SR. It's awesome. If it's not, it feels like the future. So once again, we have a little message about what the SR is that can't be translated. Oh, well, have not been in another city yet, if I tell you. So it kind of wonders, so what kind of place does Mia live in? And like, how is it different from this place to the point where she's so excited about all the things that's appearing in front of her? Like all these little holographic images of today's news advertisements. Well, I do notice it carefully. So recently, so SR is a recent technology produced by Smart. And I'm using it in this town on a trial basis. Furthermore, it cannot be used without a large-scale network system, such as the United Tree. Oh, Mia-san, can you wait for a minute? What is it? So I operate an Orca after declining it in Mia lightly. So at the next moment, the SR was displayed around us. So by using this, I'm not sure about Orca. You can move the SR like this. So can you see this closer? So I wonder what he's showing Mia. Because Mia's all excited. She's like, thank you very much. I think it has to be like the little desktop images that are appearing in front of her. It's like, well, with SR technology, we can have virtual holographic desktops, and you actually feel it. Well, when a dazzling smile appears, Mia points her eyes to the SR. And I was glad that I seemed to be pleased. So Mia's getting all excited about all the technology that she's seeing here. Oh, and by the way, what's SR? Okay, so he's wearing this device, but doesn't know what it means or what it's intended for.
これって SR ユニットを使って脳波を刺激することで本当は存在していない映像と音をまるでそこにあるかのように感じさせてくれるんだよね。 Uh-oh. So it feels like the SR is more like a mind controlling device. So by simulating the brain waves with the SR unit, it makes us feel as if the images and sounds that do not exist are actually there. So basically, makes you feel as if you're hearing and seeing things that aren't actually in existence. So false visions. 脳波を利用した技術は前から研究されていたけど、こうして実用化させたのはスマートが初めてなんだからさすがだよね。
Well, there was research going on about this technology, electro and holograms that have been studied before, but Smart was the first to put it into production and put it into use.
これを応用してまるで現実と同じようなネット空間を作り出す研究もしているっていうんだからもうすごすぎるよね。
So it's kind of like a maybe VR, virtual reality, and SR probably stands for smart reality. So Mia's like, well, since applying research to create a net space similar to reality is applied, it's already excellent. Well, it's detailed, Mia-san. Well, there's no need for me to explain. It's like, well, she knows this technology very well, and I don't have to explain to her what it actually is. And in fact, she's actually teaching me about what it does. Or rather, you know better than me what this is. There you go.
これはそのたまたまネットで見ただけだよ。
Oh yeah, that happened to be seen on the net. So apparently this technology has been publicized, and I think Tayo missed it.
ほら私エコプラザのことが気になってたから自然と情報が入ってくれたいうか。
Oh, I was just curious about Echo Plaza, and it was so natural that all the other information and explorations just popped in. Or like the ideas started just popped into my head. As if in a hurry, Mia warms up.
でも本当にすごいよね。こんな小さな SR ユニットで見られるようになるなんて。
But don't you think it's amazing that this little unit, SR unit, can have so much output? It can output so much information and so much exciting things that we can never imagine.
観光客用にレンタルしてくれるんだからスマートって太っ腹だよね。
Well, because it rents for tourists, Smart is generous, isn't it? So Mia's trying to change the topic outright forcefully. Well, tentatively, it seems better not to penetrate deeper.
So I think Mia's going into technical details that it's making Tayo all confused. So I decide to accept every word. Okay, so smart or SR is just basically like a bracelet. And he has one of these.
今日一日しか使えないらしいけどね。後で返却してくださいって言われちゃった。
And it looks like she has one of these as well. So Mia is wearing one as well. It's like well, I'm just borrowing it and I'll just return it later. Well, in order to see this SR, we have to wear one to receive the video. So it's like, well, in order to see all those holograph images that are floating around us, we have to wear it. So even for an outsider like Mia, she has to wear one as well in order to experience what it's like. Well, naturally, if it's a residence of the Echo Plaza, everyone has it, but people that come from the outside don't. There you go. And for those people, we rent the units out to them.
まあ、今日一日使えれば十分だけどね。
Well, it's enough if you can use it all for today.
ねえねえ、太陽くん。他にもああいう感じのがいっぱいあるんでしょ？
Hey, I'm Tayo-kun. There are lots of other things. Do you not? Oh yes, I can only use in this town and some other places, and I can also send messages with using SR.
あ、知ってる。それも一度使ってみたいなって思ってたんだ。
Oh, I know. I want to try it once. So I want to send messages with this SR device. Well, would you please send me something to test it out?
いいの？ああ、でもなんだか恥ずかしいな。
Oh, is that okay? It's kind of embarrassing.
後でどうしてもやりたくなったらお願いしてもいい？
So can I ask if I want to do after all? Well, of course.
ありがとう。
Okay, thank you very much. And that said, Mia laughed happily. And plus, it's very cute.
それじゃあ街案内の続きお願いしてもいいかな？
Okay then, so as a continuation to help me guide through this town, may I ask a favor? Oh yes, well, other than the characteristic points are linear. Oh, so besides the things I mentioned, we also have a linear monorail.
リニアモノレール、ここに来るのに乗ったよ。
Oh, that? Yeah, I used that to come here.
初めて乗ったけど、音とか静かで全然揺れなくてすごかったよ。
So I got on it, it was quiet. It was so quiet, it didn't really shake, and it was quite wonderful. And I also wonder how fast the monorail travels. Oh, it's probably magnetic, or like magnetically levitated. Oh, I think I was good, isn't it?
で、なんだか私一人ではしゃいでる？ごめんなさい、つい興奮しちゃって。
Oh well, I'm sort of excited about being alone by myself. No, well, I don't need to apologize, and there are many new things for people who have come from the outside.
そうなの。おかげでテンション上がりっぱなしだよ。
Yeah, that's right. It's all thanks to tension being left over. And as I was saying, Mia's tension was visibly rising. Well, I feel that somehow it is pretty.
ねえねえ、次のところ案内してもらっていい？
So, hey, can you show me the next place then? Oh, of course, let's go. Okay. So I started walking with Mia, who is full of energy. And after that, following Belle's navigation, I enjoyed watching Mia's reaction.
一応調べてはいたんだけど、実際に聞くと見るとじゃ大違いだね。
Okay, so go ahead and stop here. So right now we're in a cafe. Looks like it's time for some break. And Mia's like, well, I used to investigate, but it's quite different if you actually listen to it. So we had a pretty interesting tour, well, for Mia. Especially she got to see all sorts of cool tech being deployed that she couldn't see in her hometown. The monorail, the Echo Plaza, and more importantly, the SR ring. So you wear this ring and it stimulates your brain to give you all these cool apps and icons that pop out from nowhere. But then again, I feel like it's a mind controlling device that's gonna harm your brain more than making it exciting. And more importantly, Mia also got to see the little concierge application that Taoyu is using, and I feel like it's basically based off of the Microsoft Office Assistant. It was a really good feature at first, but then it got annoying and it was eventually taken out in the later developments. But we'll see how the date continues with Mia in the next episode. So with that in mind, I'll see you later.